We have Hilary Hudson, who's head of travel, transport, and logistic practice from FIPRA. She handles public affairs there, and she is joining us from Brussels there. Now, imagine we were just talking about how countries have suspended their flights to UK. So Belgium is also one of those. So we'll take that question to Hilary as well later in the show. Let's begin. So my next question to Hilary Hudson there. Brussels, or let's say Belgium, is not open for non-essential travel for Indians for now. But how is Brussels or Belgium really gearing up for tourism?
Well, it's a pleasure to join you this morning from Belgium. I think in terms of gearing up for tourism, I think we're still a little bit far off even thinking about that. The weekend really showed the level of alarm and concern as our borders shut to the UK to start with this new variation of the mutant coronavirus really shooting through the roof. I think the UK saw a 53% increase on cases just yesterday in comparison to the week before. So Belgium's actually looking quite insular at the moment. The tourism industry is taking a massive hit. Bars, cafes, restaurants, museums remain shut. And I think we won't see any movement now until the 15th of January when the government will come back together to reassess where we're at.
But now Belgium has banned flights to UK as well. So how much is that going to impact the travel industry there?
Oh, it's devastating. It's really devastating, especially at this time of year when, families are moving back to see relatives. Belgium is the home of the European Union, so a lot of expats and big companies based here in Brussels. You've seen the backlogs already at Calais, people trying to get back. And of course, we have Brexit on top of that. So the travel industry itself is being devastated by this. It's not just planes, of course. There's the ships as well are also being told to hold off. And at the moment, it's a 48-hour kind of ban in most countries, but that's going to be reassessed today at about 11 o'clock Brussels time by the European Council. So we'll have more news on how long that will be in place later today. But it's really, really badly impacting a big travel period over here in Europe. It's where families reunite for Christmas period and New Year. So it's very devastating.
Yeah, tough time for the travel and tourism industry overall. Coming back to normal when it comes about international travel.
That is a very tough question indeed. I think we're looking for probably a good widespread use of the vaccines and that proving all to be quite successful. I think we need to get a handle of this pandemic in Europe again. We've seen the numbers just increase over here, and it's going to take a long time to get properly back on top of things. Getting that in place is going to take some effort, and I think in terms of international travel, it's going to take a long haul. But that being said, as my fellow panelist just said, that the airlines, the industry itself, the tourism and travel world are doing everything they can to make this safe. And I think if we work with government to try and put in place the right kind of protocols to keep people safe, the travel and tourism industry, which is so wonderful and is such a big part of the economy, can come back bigger and stronger and hopefully even more sustainable in many ways. But putting a time scale on it is very difficult indeed.
Yeah, fingers are crossed for sure.